Well, the Boston Garden has been promising its fans video capabilities on the scoreboard for about the last 15 years. And tonight, for the first time, finally, we're going to get to see some great graphics high above our heads. But to be honest, Fred, I'm not sure if they meant tonight or maybe some other game, because it's certainly not working now. But yeah, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. But look at them beautiful screens up there. Just absolutely amazing.
Now Phil Esposito from Hodge. Can't move in on Redmond, and Tip Martin with it. 1:18 left in the period. A breakaway by Darcy Rota. Vadnais gets back, but Pappen is over there, and Rota scores to make it 2-0. Darcy Rota picks the corner and makes it 2-0 as Vadnais was back alone, and it was a breakout with Darcy Rota and Jim Pappen, and Rota scored.
Well, I might have mentioned Gilbert's lack of interest in tonight's game, but after seeing this goal, Fred, I don't think that's it at all. I just think he's completely intoxicated. I really do. And I tell you, it looks like some of those bums I see on Causeway Street every night, just stumbling all over the place. Oh, look at this now. The players are looking up at it. Here we go. As promised, the first night ever at the Boston Garden. Oh, amazing quality. Oh, what a shame. Oh, what a complete shame. You think they'd show a gorgeous Bobby-Orr goal and maybe an outstanding save, and instead they slap us with a goddamn putrid advertisement. Welcome to corporate America.
And he's got a screaming shot, that Rota, and he's got one goal. Here's Orr. Chances through. Save, score, Shepard on the rebound. What a rush by Bobby Orr.
Talk about a tremendous play. Orr slips through the defense like the Grinch sliding down a chimney on Christmas Eve. He just slithers his way right through. He almost gets decapitated twice on his way through, too. But you see the drive by Orr and Esposito with that fine skate save. And Shepard's in perfect position here for that rebound. He tosses it into the open side. Oh, that's just a... Oh, here we go here. It's about time now. We're actually going to show something worthwhile now. Top and shot shooter Curtis, the best in the world.
A world living with empty nets. A world infested with lonely rings. It's V3 to the rescue.
Well, I tell you, Fred, those things are very dear to my heart, and I know you own a few of them. I have about 9 or 10 of them now, and they're all over my house, in just about every room, and the wife is absolutely sick of them, and maybe even a little jealous, but hey, we can't all be beautiful, right, Fred?
To Orr. Here he streaks, coming up on Redmond. Over the lines, cuts in, and is filled, and Redmond gets the tipping call. As Orr was tripped by Redmond, and Boston will have the man advantage. With the score is Sanderson getting a penalty and running into Wally Harris and thrown out of the game, I'm sure. Sanderson held off by D'Amico. Sanderson got a misconduct anyway, and now he's battling D'Amico, and he'll have several games suspension, no question about that. As John D'Amico is finally keeping him at bay. And why Sanderson should protest, the penalty was on Redmond, a tripping call against Orr and Boston, but Sanderson just blew his cool.
Well, I know exactly what he's trying to do here. He's trying to get back into the locker room so he can fill his friggin' face with that white powder. Must be starting to wear off now because he's really jonesing for it here. But why he just doesn't keep it on the bench, I'll never know. It'd just be a hell of a lot easier on everybody. And we're going to see it here on the replay, right here, on the right side of your screen. Sanderson skates straight into Wally Harris. Well, I guess we're not going to see it here, but he spits right in his face, knees him on the balls, and then he just goes ballistic with a flurry of punches right to his face and body, and most of them landing. Just an absolute drug addict hitting rock bottom right in front of 13,000 fans. Well, I tell you, I went in the Bruins locker room to interview him once, and I just couldn't see anything. Just a solid cloud of white smoke in there. Just horrendous. Yeah, I crawled out of there feeling terrible. He's got the temper of a bobcat and the control of a 3-year-old. It's a great combination.
One of the few Chicago's had in the period. Orr breaks center right. By White again. Spills. Fights to keep it in. And Hodge dives. In for Orr. Quick shot. Save. Tony Esposito as Orr was in front. Orr jams it in the corner and gets a face-off. And what can you say about Orr? I tell you, he is on fire.
Well, maybe Orr just thinks his back is on fire based on the way he's diving all over the ice tonight. You know, Fred, I really think he's been playing that hero card for about the last 4 or 5 years. Just trying to relive that Stanley Cup goal from 1970. And I just think maybe the fans are getting a little tired of it. Enough is enough. And with those bad knees, he can barely get 10 inches off the ice anymore. Might be time to wrap it up, Bobby. Show is over. Oh, there's the porn star now. Man of the hour. He likes to put those whistles in his mouth. I'd like to go down there and punch the teeth right into the back of that jackass's throat. I tell you, what a complete asshole.
Busick, Cotton, Jarrett. He's slow to get out. Oh, did he hit Jarrett? John Busick with a jolting check. Jarrett's still out there, obviously in pain. Here comes Vadnais. Over the line. Gets in deep. Can't center it. Checked by Talon. Back to help out. Vadnais digging for it. Falls on the puck, and the faceoff called in the Chicago zone. And what a hit on that one. There's a break in the action with the score Chicago 2, Boston 1. Let's pause for this message.
Well, that Johnny Peirson, I'll tell you, he's a lot like the bad guy in a horror movie because you just don't see him the whole game. And right near the end, he comes flying out of nowhere, just terrorizes everybody. But Jara's going to get the worst of it here. It's a perfect example of that kinematic chain we talked about earlier. Starts in the ankles and goes all the way straight up through the shoulders. And there's the key to it right there. Now watch this right here. Is that firm ankle? That's what takes the knee out. And if you roll it through here, you might want to look away because that hip comes right out of the socket, right out onto the ice. Oh, this poor young fellow in the front row. It looks like he just bit into a sour apple. Absolutely disgusting. Well, and all that momentum just sends him straight up into the air, face first, right down onto the ice. It's lights out for Jarrett, but a beautiful career-ending hit by Johnny Peirson.
Out comes Marks for Chicago after the faceoff over the line. Marcotte starts it out. Marcotte to Orr. 58 seconds left. Orr. Quick shift on White is stripped. And Orr up to protest to Harris vigorously.
Well, sadly, there goes Orr again, playing that hero card. Gets a little more air on this one, but not even close to that 1970 dive. Now he just flops like a dead fish. You don't see Orr do that too much. He's pulling a hissy fit like my youngest daughter out there. Harry Sinding joining in on the fun now. Why not? Well, I think Orr's getting kicked out here. Unbelievable. It's okay to do coke or be drunk out there, but I guess you can't yell at referees anymore. Oh, God forbid. Well, Orr's a nice guy right to the bitter end. He's trying to give his stick to a kid in the stands here, but he can't quite get it through that opening. Well, I just think it would have been a little easier just to hand it to him. But oh, look at here, Harry Sinden now going nuts. He's throwing rocks out onto the ice. What an absolute idiot. What a child. Oh, now the fans are throwing bottles onto the ice. I'll tell you, Fred, I don't like this. This is how it starts. And see, now the kids are starting to throw their sippy cups out there. This is bad. Look at this. Even the babies are throwing their binkies. Oh, the babies are throwing, they're throwing them all over the fucking ice here. Holy shit. Oh, this is bad. They got to call this game. Now, this game needs to be called immediately. All the fans are now trying to push a vending machine over the glass. Oh, they're trying to find that fulcrum point because that's when it fell the other way. Oh, it fell on the fans here. Oh my God, it fell on that old couple that's been coming here for decades. Oh, I think it fell right on it because it disappeared here. Oh, no one's even helping them. They're laughing and running away from them. Oh, what a disgusting display of humanity. Just sickening. So I only hope the shitheads in that TV-38 truck don't show the replay of that, because that would be absolutely disgusting. Oh shit, Harry Sinden is firing live rounds now. He's shooting them up in the air. He's shooting at people all around him here. Oh, the fans got him down now. The fans have tackled Harry Sinden to the floor, but all the police are moving in on it. What is going on here?
And now let's pause 5 seconds for station identification.
WSPK TV 38. We have taken over our television broadcast. We don't want to hurt anyone. All we want is money. Lots of money. 400 million. Otherwise we blow up buildings. I'll tell you, what hasn't happened tonight? I mean, we got a terrorist with an Indian accent. Yeah, I don't think so. They're the nicest people in the world. I really don't think
Take your mouth! I've been working on this accent for months. Fuck you, you broken record, you shitty broadcaster. All you say is you fall down, you get boo-boo. You fucking broken record. You're the worst in the business. I kill all of you.
Well, all right then, go for it. Well, Fred has just been struck in the head with a bottle, I believe. He's face down on the table, and he's just, I guess we're all just trying to deal with this fake...
Give me my fucking money!
Oh, crazy night at the Boston Garden. Nothing new. You can take your money and shove it, buddy, or you'll get nothing.
Say goodnight to the Boston Garden. Watch your pretty new screens. Oh, say, can you see now?
Well, I think his fake explosives aren't quite working because the building seems to be fine here. Oh, what a total ass